Hello everyone, in today's math challenge, I will ask you to work out the value of a really long mathematical expression. So here it is, 1 cube plus 2 cube plus 3 cube plus 4 cube plus 5 cube until plus 98 cube plus 99 cube and plus 100 cube. So can you really work out its value by hand without using a calculator? Of course, I don't expect you to calculate the value for each individual cubic items and then add them together. You have to figure out some smart method to simplify such a calculation. Okay, you can pause this video at this point and spend as much time as you need, and then we come back for the answer. Okay, when you are facing a really long series of numbers without much idea, actually there is a trick or important strategy in mathematics to start with. Maybe we can work out the values for the first few items, and then try to identify a regular pattern. And hopefully this pattern can be extended for the whole series of numbers. And then you can see the value of the whole series can be calculated in a much simpler way. In this case, we can start with the first item, 1 cube is equal to 1. And then we can add the first two items. So 1 cube plus 2 cube is equal to 1 plus 8 is equal to 9. And then we work on the first three items. 1 cube plus 2 cube plus 3 cube is equal to 1 plus 8 plus 27 is equal to 36. Maybe at this moment, some bell has started to ring in your head, but be patient. Let's have a look at least two more lines. Okay, so if we add the first four items from 1 cube to 4 cube, because 4 cube is equal to 64, and the sum of the first three items is 36, so 64 plus 36 is equal to 100. And if we add the first five items from 1 cube to 5 cube, because 5 cube is equal to 125, and the sum for the first four is equal to 100, so 100 plus 125 is equal to 225. So if we list the results for the first five calculations, probably you have noticed that all these results are actually square numbers. So we can write it as 1 square, 3 squares, 6 square, 10 square, and 15 square. And if we have a closer look at the relationship between the base of these square numbers and the base for these cubic calculations, you will find even more useful information. Okay, so here 1 is equal to 1, and here 3 is equal to 1 plus 2. That means we can write 3 square as in the brackets 1 plus 2 square. And 6 is equal to 1 plus 2 plus 3, so that means the 6 square is equal to 1 plus 2 plus 3 in the brackets square. And 10 is equal to 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, so 10 square is equal to, in the brackets, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 square. And 15 is equal to the sum of these five numbers, so that means it's equal to, in the brackets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 add together square. So if you are not totally convinced, you can try 6 cube and 7 cube, and you should be able to find the similar pattern. And actually this pattern can be applied for the whole series. So the value for this initial mathematical expression is equal to, in the brackets, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 99 plus 100 square. Okay, and we need to work out the value inside these brackets, because here it is the sum of a series of continuous integers, and we have got a standard formula to do this. We just use the first item to plus the last item and multiply the number of items in this series and then divide it by 2. In this case, it's just equal to 1 plus n in the brackets multiplies n and divided by 2. And here, n is equal to 100, so the value for this expression inside the brackets, it is just equal to 101 times 50 is equal to 5050, or 5050. So the next job, we need to calculate the square of this 5050, or 5050 times 5050. Of course, there are different methods to deal with this calculation, and here I will recommend this vertical method. Okay, basically we write these two 50-50 vertically and add this multiplication symbol and draw a straight line below. In the next step, we will use each digit in the number below to multiply the whole number above, and then the answer will be lined up with the place of each digit. Okay, for example, this 0 at the unit place, we multiply this with the whole number is equal to 0, and we just write this 0 lining up with this unit place. And the next digit is 5 is in the tens place. we use this 5 to multiply 50/50 is equal to 25/25/0, and we will line up this answer to the tens place. So that means the last digit 0 will be lined up with this 5 at the tens place. And similarly, the next digit is 0 in the hundreds place. We use this to multiply 50/50 is equal to 0, and we write it at the hundreds place. And the last one, 5, is in the thousands place. We use 5 to multiply this 50/50 is equal to 25/25/0, and we line up this answer to the thousand place to line this 0 with this 5 at the thousand place. Okay, and after these 4 calculations have been done and all these answers are perfectly lined up, we just add them together. For the unit place, 0 is here, and for the tenth is 0, and for the hundredths place is 5 plus 0 is equal to 5, and for the thousand place is 2 plus 0 is equal to 2. For the tens of thousand place, 5 plus 5 is equal to 10, and we can only write 0 here and add 1 to the next digit. And for hundredths of thousand place, we have got 2 plus 2 equals 4, and plus 1 from the last digit is equal to 5. And for the millions place, it's 5, and for tens of millions place, it's 2. So the final answer is equal to 25,502,500. And as you can see, when we deal with a really long series of numbers, don't panic. Just do some research, exploration on the first few items, and hopefully you can find out some regular patterns which can be applied legally to the whole series. And it's possible to calculate the value in a relatively short time. Okay, thank you very much.